had a look at 3 of those competitors today, in depth a little bit, but with the 4th one, Raja Pugu, we thought, let's catch up with him before this tournament. Let's see how he's preparing, what he's up to, and how lockdown life is treating him.
Hello guys, my name is Pugu Mantang, normally called Raja Pugu. I'm from Raja Sports and I'm from Indonesia. I'm 22 years old. I'm pretty confident going into the tournament because during the quarantine I've been grinding FIFA a lot, so I'm really confident and I can go on and win the tournament. I have 2 teammates, one is Kenny and other guy is called Ugin, and they're my closest friends. My favorite formation is 4-2-3-1 and also 4-4-2. I'm a Gunner. I'm a massive Arsenal fan. My favorite FIFA Ultimate Team card is Neymar Team of the Season. Really overpowered. Well, my plans for this season is I have to win the local league and also the Summer Cup. So that's my target for FIFA 20. And for FIFA 21, I'm not sure about the situation. I don't know if there's going to be live events. I'm not completely sure.
Now, that was an interview there with Raja Pugu. Jake, something that I took from that was his confidence. He said, what I've got to do this season, I've got to win the local league, I've got to win the summer series. Just like that, he's full of confidence, this guy.
Van der Sar is there to save the day, sacked. A sigh of relief from him, but Pugu right back on the attack. Mbappe, 1 or maybe even 2 deflections off the opposing player. We go again. This time he goes near side. Lovely turn. The ball across and the finish is there on that occasion. Pugu can indeed attack, and finally he's shown it. The Leeds badge, the Liverpool kit might look a little messy. You can't complain when they happen.
Absolutely. It's just a little bit unfortunately mistimed as we see Pugu coming once again. Space and a goal. It's 2-0. Pugu taking advantage of the extra numbers he has through the middle. Sacked, caught out a little bit on the counter-attack, and Pugu is enjoying it. Incredible play from Pugu. The best we've seen of him so far today.
Back to Hullet. All the players back for sacked. Is there a way through? Neymar plays it across. Back to the near post. Lovely build-up. Lovely finish. Yet again, Pugu faking one way, going the other, and it's R9 with another finish, and it's another goal for Raja Pugu.
Wow, what a start from Pugu this has been in the first leg. His build-up has been 10 times what we saw against Phantom, and sacked wasn't even that far up the field. That wasn't a counter-attack. That was Pugu just making the most of the possession and dragging players out, forcing a mistake from sacked, and I was applauding off camera that goal from Pugu because the build-up was sublime. Just a little flick behind the legs to hit that through pass. Both players are committed as we see Pugu once again creating space. Neymar twisting and turning. Bangs it near post and Van der Sar with another save.
Pressure building still. In fact, Pugu really piling it on. 3 goals to the good for Raja Pugu. Gets it into the feet of his go-to in R9. Nothing doing on this particular occasion. What can Sack do to fight back in?
Interestingly to note. And here we go, another launched.
Over the top through ball. Mbappe with space. The cutback is there. Neymar, time, space, finish. Raja Pugu makes it 4. And for Blue Sacked, unfortunately, even though this is the first leg, it looks like his time in the Summer Cup Series Asia may be coming to an end.
It's too easy for Pugu. The fullbacks pushed up to support the attack, and Pugu is able to just launch it. Back his players to time their runs to perfection. They're the team of the season so far, Cars, and he's just enjoying that space in behind as we see. Sacked with space for an attack, a drag back, opens the space up, scores 4-1. A little bit of a sniff to get back into it.
In the mind of your opponent, I feel like it could well be key in this second leg that is ready for you now. For one of these competitors, their tournament is over. Raja Pugu holds most, if not all, of the cards, but it's Sacked attacking early, unable to get his shot off in time.
And there's still that weakness that both of these players still seem to have. And it's just a classic weakness as we see Hullet go through for Pugu with the roulette. It's 5-1. Pugu with that early goal to really shore things up. Sact has an absolute mountain to climb from here. A lot of interceptions, and here we go again. The massive over-the-top through ball from Pugu. Just creating that enough space as we see the ball cut back to Neymar.
The last moments of the first half of this second leg. Sact scored at the end of the first leg. Can't repeat the dose at the end of the half there. It is 6-1 to Raja Pugu over Blue Sact. Shredders, we've said nothing left to lose a few times, and while it's a cliche, it truly makes it. It was an assault in the first game from Raja Pugu, relentless stuff. Sact got his goal at the end of that game, but then 2 goals in this one for Raja Pugu. Make it 3. Not even really much of a celebration from Pugu, but that is the cherry on the icing of this cake that will see him through for Blue Sact. We must unfortunately say farewell. Thank you very much for joining us.
Absolutely relentless by Raja Pugu there. He didn't give anything away.
I don't even think relentless described. That was an onslaught. It looked like 2 players on different planets in terms of their FIFA capabilities. Pugu, frankly, looked a little pissed off. He didn't score any goals in the first game. He's like, that's fine. I got plenty in store. Just wait for it.
He did indeed. Let's have a look at that game right here. Jake Barford, take us through this, okay? Because, as we said, onslaught. As we said, he didn't give anything. He just kept on going and going and going. And here we are. He really showed his capabilities.
He really did, getting things started with R9 Ronaldo, the man that we've seen so much of in all of these Summer Cup Series games. And it was 3 straight goals with that same exact man, R9 Ronaldo, getting that one with the finesse shot near post on his left. Ruud Hullet on the ball right here. It was just clinical throughout both of these games for the man Puga. You can see another one, R9 fake shot yet again on the left, and just finessing that one in. And throughout this entire match, he really didn't let up. Like Mike said, it was just, a little bit of, I don't know, he wanted to prove that he is still the best player, the highest ranked player. He wanted to let the world know, everyone watching. And Sact was able to get 1, but that was it. Sact, of course, losing out on this one. He came in as the EJ League champion, but he has been dethroned. And in game 2, yet again, it was all Puga.
It was indeed. Right, Mike, looking at this, the amount of confidence it takes to almost showboat, almost show your skills and just have fun. Raja Pugu looked like he was just enjoying himself throughout these games.
Pugu looked like a different guy. Maybe a little bit bipolar in his FIFA gameplay, and he just showed that he can adapt. He showed the skillfulness, maybe even the dexterity, just the variety of the types of goals you had here between the build-up play, the 1-2s, finding the key passes, looking for creative ways to innovate, and then giving you some beautiful moments that I just can't wait to recap and break down and talk more about. It's not easy to score 7 goals in FIFA, yet alone doing that at the professional level.
Now, we asked for goals, and goals were provided right there. Raja Pugu coming out on top, 7-1 against Blue Sact. As we can see, some of his stats from that game: 3 corners, 3 fouls, pass accuracy of 94.5%, 50% possession. But Jake, sometimes the stats don't tell the truth, do they? Because 50% possession, it sounds equal, but the scoreline says a completely different thing. Let's say that, and we can welcome him to the stream right now. Raja Pugu, well done. You've made your way through. Congratulations. How are you feeling after that win?
Feeling great.
Great, is that it? It's just great, nothing else? No, you're not happy, you're not ecstatic, just great.
Yeah, because I lost the first game, so I shouldn't get carried away yet.
That is very, very true. Now, looking at that result from that first game and then the result from the second game, they were completely different, outcomes, to be honest, weren't they? Now, you said you don't want to get too ahead of yourself, but that must fill you with some confidence moving forward.
Oh yes, it does. I feel a lot more confident because I got my first win.
Great. Now, Mike, Jake, you've got questions here for Raja Pugu. Jake, we'll start with you. Fire away.
Yeah, after that first loss there, not being able to score a goal and then coming back and scoring 7, what adjustments do you plan on making, and what tactical changes, if any, are you going to make in the second game against Phantom?
No, I think I'll stick to my game plan. I think the first game I was a little bit nervous. I think the room was a bit too cold. I switched on the AC.
Mike LaBelle, fire away.
What's funny, we actually talked about that, where sometimes after you take your first loss, you loosen up a little bit, and you definitely looked loose in that game. So we're going to see a similar plan, but hopefully you're going to put together more of the connecting pieces. I'm just going to echo what Jake was saying.
Now, we do have that rematch coming up from that first game, Raja Pugu. You do take on Scar's Phantom. Now, what is the mindset? How do you feel going up against someone that you've already played when you lost to them as well? How are you going to deal with that?
I feel like I have nothing to lose. I've played him, so I feel like I can read the game better now. I feel a lot more confident going to the second game against Phantom.
Well, make sure the temperature in the room is correct. Make sure it's all good, okay? And good luck for that next game. Well done, congratulations. 7-1 against Blue, sacked right there. Yes, Raja Pugu makes it into our last game. We'll see you in that deciding match.
Right, thank you.